Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This time, we're on episode 37. So last we left off, oh man, so much happened. Kimberly brought Winry to the prison to get Ed and Al out. Raven got put into a solid position that he can't get out of anytime soon. Roy also got some info at the end of the episode, so it's possible he comes up to the north as well. And then we got the whole thing with Sloth and Pride happening. We still don't really know who Pride is, but hopefully we'll be able to see pretty soon. I have a feeling that it's getting to the point to where we're probably gonna have Pride get revealed sometime soon. They've just teased him, or them, he or she, whoever it is. They've teased them so much that I feel like it's about time that they join the party. Things are about to kick off. Things are about to get pretty crazy. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. I'm super ready to get into the episode. If you want to check out the next episodes right now, they're over on my Patreon. Episode 38 is available on the Soul tier, and episodes far past that are available on the Ascended tier. Let's waste no more time. Let's jump straight into the episode. Oh boy.
So what's the story with these guys?
They showed up under the pretext of escorting Ms. Rockbell, but I'm not buying that. They only answered to Kimberly.
Oh god.
He's got some kind of plan for us here.
Yeah, I'm so worried about Miles. I feel like he's gonna get it. Episode 37, the first homunculus. That's right, that is what this episode's called.
We're heading to the north.
It's gotta be Pride, right?
We were in a hurry, okay?
Yeah, and when are you guys ever not in a hurry? Anyway, what did you do to get locked up?
It's only a misunderstanding. Just a lack of communication.
This is so uncomfortable.
In no time at all.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Kimberly. These two are lucky to have you watching out for them.
It's nothing.
Oh, how little you know, Winry. She's gonna feel really guilty if something happens because of all this.
I wouldn't trust Kimberly if I were you.
What? Why not?
Seriously.
Seems nice.
Kimberly seems nice, does he? Not the vibe I get from him, but...
Is it true that your parents lost their lives while giving medical attention during the war?
Oh, he's a manipulator, though.
Right.
Thought so.
He would use that against her.
I was part of the squadron that recovered their bodies.
What?
We had been dispatched to help them, but it was too late by the time we got there. I'm sorry.
Help them. AKA kill everybody that they were attending to.
I wish that I could have had the chance to meet them.
You know, to be honest, if they found that they were treating Ishvalans, I wouldn't be surprised if Kimberly would kill him himself.
Your parents were true heroes, and it's an honor to meet you. Do you have any idea what that psychopath did in Ishval?
What they all did in Ishval.
But what do I know? I've only got Lieutenant Hawkeye's experiences to go by.
That's true as well.
She thinks I...
Speaking of Winry, you're in love with her, aren't you?
They're both so... Anime moment. She's into him too, and she doesn't hide it near as much anymore.
Why did I have to fall in love with such a weirdo?
Did you say something?
No, Ed, I didn't say anything.
What the hell, Winry? I told you to warn me before you connect the nerves, alright?
Yeah. Now let's do your leg.
It's cute though. It is. It's cute. Hopefully, I know there's bigger fish to fry, but hopefully they get their moment together before the end of the show.
It's not gonna be any weaker than my last arm, will it?
Not really.
It might be wishful
It's
thinking.
slightly weaker.
You want to come check out my work shed then?
Please, I'd love to.
Hey!
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Nah,
Try to
he's...
keep on your toes, and don't go off
Okay.
exploring.
I thought he might be a little bit jealous there for a
It's
second.
not safe here, so be careful, alright?
Okay, I will be. All right, let's see what you've got.
Well, this model is kind of rare.
Are you serious?
It's nice to see her so happy and kind of carefree, but
Well, I've done a little body work.
hopefully it doesn't like bite her with everything about to go down.
Well then, your little
She might kick herself for being down,
out of the way.
like letting her guard
So why
down.
don't we find a place to sit down? I'm eager to discuss our business.
I never realized just how nervous we make them. I've got to be patient. Just wait for my chance.
Very small detail, but I like the like reverb on his, because you can't tell if he's speaking or thinking. So
General, there's no telling what could happen to us while we're down here. If we're not back within 24 hours, seal up this hole with concrete.
Yeah,
I'll do so.
so they're going down there after Pride
I want all of you to
did
listen
what he
very
did.
closely. I am the only one responsible for the incident involving General Raven. You weren't there. You didn't see anything. You didn't hear anything. If Raven's fate is discovered, I order you to solely place the blame on me.
Yes, General.
I'm nervous. What could be down here, man? I don't know.
Let's go.
Is the thing that attacked from Pride, is that like a remote attack? You know, like does Pride have to be there for that to happen?
Sounds like things are getting out of hand up north.
Was that part of Pride? I don't know. A lot of questions.
It's kind of risky telling me this. What's stopping me from warning Fuhrer Bradley?
Well, you are. She assured me you weren't that kind of man. Well then, that'll be 35,000 cents, please.
So I wonder if we're gonna get Alex Louis Armstrong meeting back up with Olivier. That'd be nice.
Oh, just someone who served the Armstrong family for generations.
Nice. Is that like their mom, maybe?
Well,
I was about to ask who she was, but she didn't look familiar.
Safe to say that our closest allies, they invariably turn out to be the same people that we fought side by side with out on the battlefield. But
except for Kimberly.
What do I do?
What a
These
freak.
flowers.
Oh, no, he's looking at us.
Hey, what's wrong with flowers?
Massacre.
Bold to think that little pistols could stop whatever did that.
Are you all right? Speak to me. Look here.
Something's definitely wrong.
Thank goodness you're okay. Is there anyone else? What happened?
The others they were all ripped apart. Listen, we have to get out of here. It's coming back.
What is?
Please, you gotta get rid of the lights. The shadow.
Hey, you're all right now.
It's coming.
Okay,
Come
so
on,
it's
pull yourself
oh,
together.
that's so weird.
Shadow. It's coming.
It has something to do with the light then.
Walk. Let's go. Try to help them walk as much as you can.
What was that? It noticed something. Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry to bother
Wait,
you,
what just
but I
happened?
have some urgent documents.
It's like it
that
noticed
I need
something
to
and went
read right
back.
away.
Oh, my dear. I'm sorry, but my husband isn't home right now.
It'd be wonderful if he could look these over by tomorrow.
That is urgent. But don't you worry, I'll make sure that he does.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Salim, shouldn't you be in bed?
I was, but then I heard the door. I thought that it might be Father coming home.
This is your father's assistant, Lieutenant Hawkeye.
It's very nice to meet you, Lieutenant Hawkeye.
I was so
It's
right.
nice to meet you.
You must be working hard to be up so late.
Not really.
I was
just
so
had to bring your
right.
father some documents. But I should be going now. Sorry I woke you. Good night, Salim.
Weird.
Seems like a really sharp
Hold
kid.
on. Was he
He certainly
sleeping when he
is.
did that?
He's the pride of my life. I know it's impolite to brag about my son, but that shouldn't apply since he's adopted. I really shouldn't act so
Right.
surprised, though. He is related to my husband, so he must have some of his genes.
He's not related to you?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're starting to figure it out there.
This just doesn't add up.
So many of you tried to convince me, oh, he's not related to Bradley, so therefore he couldn't be a homunculus. And so many people said that just because it sounded like a little kid's voice whenever we heard Pride talk, that it couldn't have been Salim. You're a bunch of gaslighters. You're a bunch of gaslighters. I knew it. There were so many things that led me to think it, and especially when it had that whole episode, 32, when they went especially into Salim, but then that brought me out of it a little bit. I don't know, from the moment we've met Salim, there's always been something off, something interesting about him. Although what they did just say is that Salim was resting and then he woke up and went to the door, I don't know if the pride thing is like maybe part of him that he's not conscious of. Potentially, that could be a thing where, like, if he's asleep, his shadow goes out and does something. I don't know. There's something to do with shadows, something to do with light. Oh man, I feel good. So Salim, or something that's inside Salim, or I don't know, something about Salim is the first homunculus, pride. Interesting, the first homunculus. Strange because, you know, he's a kid and all. I don't know. Hey, this is good. I feel really good that I got that.
This just doesn't add up. The Colonel told me that King Bradley was raised as a test subject. He doesn't have any family.
Explains why Pride withdrew as well from the tunnel.
And I got that strange feeling from Salim. Could he be?
So, put it all together. All thanks to my stepmother. She just doesn't know how to shut up.
But your baleful presence also gave you away.
I take it back.
I recognized it somehow.
It's fully him.
Now realizing why. It's the same bloodlust I felt when Gluttony tried to attack me from behind. So, Salim Bradley, what exactly is your true identity?
You've got some nerve to ask me a question like that, considering the circumstance. Such bravery. You've also shown good judgment by keeping your gun holstered. Such a move would only get you killed.
I'm guessing you're a homunculus, like Gluttony. No, you've got some kind of pressure coming from you that he didn't have.
Interesting. What does that mean?
I'm offended that you would even put Gluttony and me in the same league. You ask my name, it's Pride. And I was the first homunculus.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty badass.
Alchemist.
Salim Bradley is Pride. All right.
You said you were the first homunculus, correct?
What does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
Just what I told you.
Does that have any kind of significance?
Trying to get information out of me? You're a courageous one, aren't you? Have you considered switching sides and joining us?
Why would I? I'd just be a pawn to you.
So that's a no? That's too bad. Oh well.
Please don't kill her. Please.
Are you trying to humor me with your empty threats? It's just wasteful to kill your hostage.
How perceptive you are. Just remember, Lieutenant.
Wow, that's
no matter where you are,
intimidating.
I will be watching you from the shadows.
That was cool. I like the 3D shot on that. Okay, does that mean... What does that mean that he's the first homunculus? Because he didn't answer. He's within all shadows.
That's correct. You are a state alchemist.
Does that mean he's the strongest of father's emotions?
Did you really join the military without being prepared to kill someone?
Yes.
I was determined not to kill. Well, how original of you. I suppose you could take just as much from that decision.
Listen, Kimberly, do you have any idea what they're doing? What you're helping them to achieve?
I'm curious to see how the world will change.
What?
Both sides clashing. Will against will. Life versus life.
Interesting.
Humans are the homunculi. Which one will triumph?
It's just pure curiosity.
You're insane, Kimberly.
My standards do tend to differ from society's. However,
at least he acknowledges it.
Battle, then the world will have chosen my sanity over yours. I stake my being, the very core of my own existence. This is what I'm willing to bet on the outcome of this battle.
Yeah, he's got a very like ends justify the means mentality, which is flawed in so many ways.
I'd always kind of assumed that self-centeredness was a universal trait of all alchemists. Well then,
is that a stone?
Let's see if I can find something that you do selfishly crave. Something you and your brother want more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do what we ask, I'll give it to you.
A philosopher's stone.
Or he could just beat the hell out of you and take it. You know. Or we could try. Let's be honest, you probably can't, but...
I've been ordered by the Fuhrer to fulfill my duties as a human weapon. In other words, they're ordering me to help them commit mass murder.
Why don't you just refuse?
Gee, I never thought of that.
See, that's why. No, I'm sorry. They're using me to hold you down. I won't cry. I won't. I'm just upset at myself for being so naive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All you were trying to do was get your original bodies back again.
About that, they actually offered me a Philosopher's Stone as payment.
A stone? But...
That's right, Kimberly has one.
We can't, brother!
Right.
The ingredients for a stone...
I know, Al.
Yep. They've both made up their mind on this fact a long time ago. They know where their values stand now. They want their bodies back, but not at all costs.
Go ahead and do what you want.
I will.
Yep. They're trying to fake us out and make it seem like he's gonna follow through with it, but of course he's not.
It's settled. I'm in, alright? But finding Scar is the first thing I want to do.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Scar is the one who murdered Winry's parents. They deserve vengeance.
I see. Fine with me.
Also, I need Al with me. He doesn't have a body, so he's immune to Scar's bodily destruction.
Well, that is helpful.
You're okay with this, Al?
Trust him.
Philosopher's Stone? They can only be made by sacrificing human lives.
Oh, yeah, she didn't even know that. I forgot. It's so hard to keep track of who knows what.
I would never actually use one, and we don't need it.
Yep.
We think we might be able to use Shini's alchemy to get our bodies back.
Yep.
There's a girl that's been working with Scar. We think that she can teach it to us.
So then
The question is,
going after Scar to find this girl?
can he play
I think so.
I see.
Kimberly enough?
Then I guess I had better hurry up and come up with a believable excuse.
Huh?
What are you gonna do? She's got something planned. I mean, I guess Kimberly doesn't really know much about like alchemy, right?
I'm sorry, Winry, but you need to wait here at the fort. We're not going for a picnic.
And neither am I. I just performed a complicated upgrade on his automail that I've never done before. What if there's a malfunction? It would tarnish the Rockbell name if I'm not there to fix it.
Do you even realize how obsessed with your job you are? You're a workaholic.
And proud of it, too. This has been my family's business
Very
for
well,
4
then.
generations.
You can join us. I guess I can allow you to.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, Kimberly doesn't really care what happens to her at the end of the day, so why wouldn't he? Oh man, the tension, man. It just keeps building.
Yeah. But still, I can't just sit around waiting anymore.
True. That's an angle. That's an angle she's got on everything now. All right, well, that was a solid episode. More and more tension keeps building throughout all of it. We got, finally, a lot of confirmation on Salim. Salim Bradley is actually Pride. Surprised, not me, not really. At least I figured that. I had my doubts at different points, but it seems to be the case. Winry has matured a lot and she's figured out a lot, and I'm glad that she's able to go with him because at least they can keep an eye on her and keep her safe, and she doesn't have to like sit back and worry, because that's been a constant thing with her throughout the series, is that she's always had to wait behind and just hope everything goes right. For once, she can actually attend the battle, she can be there for them. The only issue is, of course, if she gets captured or taken hostage actively in a fight scene, that would be really bad, but hopefully that doesn't happen. There's a, sorry about that, I was just skimming through the episode. Really, really solid. I love some of the character moments. Riza Hawkeye, she's a hostage for Pride. I don't really know what the angle for keeping Riza a hostage is, though, to be honest. And where's Bradley during all of this? Because it's weird that Bradley is completely out of the picture, especially when Riza went to go meet with him. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna try and get you guys up another episode this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.